Are you filming? Hello. Well, I'm actually doing the intro of my makeup video with my good friend Ashley Jade.
Hi, Toni Home Perms YouTubers.
So, Ashley, I actually used the Norvina 3 palette, the one that you really love, because I'm bringing Toni Jade out again tonight.
You love Toni
because
Jade.
it's your birthday bash here at Sip This in Valley Stream.
Yes.
So I just wanted to shoot my intro here and have Ashley here, and also someone wish her happy birthday. How old are you now?
18.
18. Oh, you don't look a day over. I won't say.
Oh. No shade.
No tea, no shade.
No tea, no shade.
But anyway, I just wanted to shoot the intro here. What do you think of the eye look?
I think it looks amazing. Super blended, very pigmented.
Hallelujah.
Definitely Ashley Jade approved.
Ashley Jade approved.
Ashley Jade / chaotic.
Okay. Then I'm very happy. Okay. Well, right after this, we're going to jump back in time, and you're going to see me before I did all of this. Okay, we're back to the beginning, and I have nothing on my face. So what I'm going to be doing is creating a very colorful look tonight. It is my good friend Ashley Jade's birthday bash at Sip This in Valley Stream, and I'm going to be using a palette that one of my palettes that she was very excited to see, and she said if there was one palette out of the collection that she would get, this is the one. So it is the Norvina Volume 3 palette, the very orangey one. So we're going to be creating a look from that tonight for Miss Ashley Jade, because I know she loves those colors. So what I'm going to do is get my eyebrows done, get my foundation done, probably my cream contour, get that all set, and then we will come back and I will film the eye look that I'm going to create. Okay, well, I did my foundation, my cream contour, glued my eyebrows down, and glued new ones on. I use something called Lashy Brows. I get them from Amazon. I just can't be bothered to draw eyebrows on. That would probably be a video for another day where I try to attempt to perfect that skill. But not today. Not today. Okay, so what I like to do is map out my eye look, and first thing I do is map out my wing, because I do a very heavy wing because I have very hooded eyes, probably even more than hooded. It's probably like a canopy at this point, but it is what it is. So I just gotta make it work. So I'm gonna adjust my mirror here. I'm trying out a new camera, so I want to be able to see what I need to see, but still let everyone out there see what I'm doing. So hopefully this will work. So I do a very, very heavy, big wing. Oh, and this is the Hank and Henry Blickety Black Long Wear Liquid Eyeliner. Got it in my BoxyCharms box, and it's really, really good. So if you're looking for a new eyeliner, this one is really, really good. Very black, very sharp, precise line. Okay, I think I've got those mapped out, and black on my thumb. The blackened thumb. Who remembers that from The Name of the Rose? Sean Connery. All about monks. My husband's favorite movie. Okay, so I want to see where to map out my wing. I put a little drop on there, and then I look up, and there it transfers. So I know everything below that has to be black. Okay, did the other eye, and I've got a little dot there. So now I can map out. Actually, I like to use something like an eyeliner for this to do the lines, and like just filling in big blobs of color. I use this Essence liquid liner. Works good. It's cheap. So let's see. I'm gonna map this out. And if this isn't perfect, I don't worry about it. So I can always go back and fix it. Okay, so I drew my lines. I'm happy with them. So that will all become a wing. Then I'm going to do my makeup eyeshadow colors with the Norvina palette. And then we'll cut a crease. And we'll see where we go from there. So let's start. Okay, so I'm doing very candy colors today. And I was looking at this before, and I think I'm going to go very orangey, raspberry, purplish on top, and then greenish blue on the bottom. And we'll see how that works. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with the color A5, this really bright orangey color. And I'm going to do that with my Sigma E33. Forgot to prime. So I always do my lines and then put my primer on after. So we're going to use the Anastasia primer since we're using Anastasia shadow. So we're just going to blend that in, and we'll make it work. Have to make it work. I don't have a choice. I got a gig to get to. So this is drag. It doesn't have to be perfect. The crazy thing about doing drag is it just all looks crazy until the very end when you've got everything on. Okay, just blending that in, setting it down so we have a nice base, because I do want these colors to pop as much as possible. Okay, so actually, I'm not gonna do what I was doing before. I'm going to actually go in on this side of the eye with B4, this raspberry kind of color, and that has, wow, look at that color. It's a lot of pigment. It was just one touch. Amazing. I love these Norvina Pro palettes. If you want to do a colorful look, whew, These are the way to go. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Just one little touch. Look at the amount of pigmentation on both sides. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am impressed with that color. Super impressed. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with... let's see. My Morphe... I think it's an E... Why do they make the number so small? I think that's an E. I think it's an E17, and I'm gonna go in with B3. Thank you, B3. That sort of cherry color. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah. Very nice. Do the same on the other side. I wanted a sort of very like candy color for the eye look, like Skittles or Jolly Ranchers. These colors go on so easy. They really do. Okay, now I'm going in with the Sigma E33 and the color A5, that really orange, very, very bright orange color. Right there. Sorry if I get out of frame. Truly not used to doing my makeup on camera. But if I keep doing these videos, I'm going to have to get used to it. So, these actually look way more intense on camera than they do in person. So if you're thinking I'm looking clownish, well, maybe I do look clownish, but everyone loves a clown. I think that's what, in a lot of ways, that's what drag is these days, with a modern day version of a clown. We'll use this Morphe brush from their Pride collection. Never used it. I'm going to go in with that with E4, this really bright yellow. Right here. Right on the inside, actually. It looks a lot more intense on camera than it does in real life. It's funny when you're watching YouTube videos, the beauty influencers, and they're saying, oh, it doesn't look like that. It's coming off this way on camera or that way. You're thinking, oh, what are they talking about? But I guess it's true. I guess it's true. don't know if I'm happy with that yellow. Back in with the orange a little bit. Going back in with that cherry color. I'm going to try and get a nice seamless blend as best as I can. I'm no makeup artist by any means. Wow, I can't believe how intense that is in my view screen. And yes, I guess it is a very colorful look, but after I cut the crease, you're not going to see as much of it. Let's just go in and sort of with a clean brush and using my color switch. Thought maybe there was some residual shadow on that brush. I just want to blend and try to get a smooth gradient. I gotta go back in with the orange right there. Well, it is what it is. That's what we're going with. Okay. So now I need to cut my crease. So I usually use the Color Pop No Filter Concealer in the lightest shade, which is like a pure white. And that one is almost empty. So we're going to use this one. And what I do is I put some on my hand with the doe foot. I hate to contaminate the doe foot by just putting it on my face. It picks up other colors, and then it goes back in the tube, and then your pure white concealer is no longer white. So bear with me while I cut this crease. A little more concealer. Get the brush nice and wet. Oh, and this is what brush is this? I know I got it in a BoxyCharm box. I forget what it's called. But I've been using this to cut my crease for a while now, and it seems okay. So this will just go back and fix those. So you can see I've gotten rid of a lot of the color by cutting the crease. I'm going to cut the other side. My cut creases are usually never perfect. They're similar, which is good enough for me. Once I throw the glitter and the huge eyelashes on and everything, it's good enough. That looks roughly symmetrical. It's roughly symmetrical. Just has to do. It just has to do. This is what we're working with today. And let's see. Now this palette doesn't have a white. I think one of the other ones does. Let me check. Okay, so the Norvina Volume 1 does have a white, and I've used it before, and it's a very good white. That's C1. So what I always do is after I've cut my crease is I like to go in and set it with a white powder. It acts as a base for any other glitters or colors that I'm going to put there. Usually what I do with the area that I cut is I'll go in with a Stila Magnificent Metals or the Pixie eyeshadow creams. The Pixies are really, really good, actually. They're, for me, they work just as good as the Stila. Okay, that white is nice and bright. This way, we got a nice bright white, and we set the concealer. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. If I didn't say before, I'm using a new camera. It's a Canon EOS M50. So, so far I'm liking it. So, which is good because it was expensive. To me, it was expensive. Maybe to somebody else, not so expensive. To me, it was expensive. Okay, so I've set the eye, the cut. I've set the cut crease with white, and what I'm going to do now is go in with a glitter. Probably, I think I'm going to do a glitter cream. Okay, so I decided I'm going to go in with this Stila, one of their magnificent metals in the shade Perlina. This is one of my favorites. If I have anything left in this one. I've used it so much, she's been loved. Yes, we do. And I don't like to put the doe foot on the eye. I take a little brush. This is it's just a little elf concealer brush, and I use this to put the Stila Magnificent Metals on. And I know a lot of drag queens love this product because it's so easy to really make your eyes pop with this. And you don't have to deal with the glitter glue and the fallout. You just apply it directly to the eye. And you're done. Can you see that? So, there you go. There's that. And we're going to do the other side. Okay. Done with that. Now I've got to make everything black. So, easiest way to do that is just start painting with the Essence liner. So, bear with me. Okay, so I did the wing on both eyes. Now I just have to see if I have to even anything out, and I'll go back in with my little liner for that. Actually, what I'm going to do is set the black of the wing And I believe, yes, in the Norvina 1, there was a black. I'm going to use that to set the black of my wing. Okay, those are set. I always like to clean off the brushes with my color switch, especially if I've got black on them. Okay, I'm just dropping everything left and right. My eyeliner, my concealer. Okay, so now what are we going to do on the bottom? Now I think on the bottom I want to go in with some of these green tones, green and turquoise. What is this brush? Oh, this is a little Luxie brush, and I think I'm going to go in. Whoop. Just dropping palettes left and right. We're gonna. Oh, when you have an itch and you're in drag, all you can do is pat. You can't go like this. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with D3 first. I envy the young girls that I work with who have no wrinkles. Okay, I gotta apply that with a little bit of a patting motion. Okay. Color switching to get the pigment off. And now I'm going to go in with B2. Pardon the allergies. It's a very colorful look today. Not that I don't do colorful looks, but they're usually more monochromatic. I don't usually do these sort of rainbow kind of looks. Okay. I'm gonna color switch again. I think I'm just gonna work that turquoise a little bit into the wing. Just blend that out a little. Okay. Color switch that a little bit. And a little bit more of B2 right there. Color switch again, and back into D3. If I keep going out of frame, I do apologize. It's just something I have to get used to, I guess. Okay, I think we're happy with that. Okay, now I like to put white in my waterline to try to make my eye look bigger than it really is, because it's a small hooded eye. So I use my little NYX Milk crayon. I don't know, what are these called again? They're the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils. And my friend Ashley J didn't know that you can sharpen these. So every time hers was getting dull, she was throwing them out and buying a new one. I was like, no girl, no girl. NYX sharpener girl. Nice and sharp. So, yes, you can sharpen these. There you see the difference between the two eyes by putting the white there. There you have it, both eyes with the white. These are all tricks that we do, drag queens do, to change the appearance of our face. Okay, I think what I have to do is set that NYX crayon with a little white powder. I'm using Ben Nye pressed eyeshadow in ES-30 white. It's a very, very white shadow. The white usually doesn't last on my waterline because my eyes are so moist. For those of you who hate the word moist, a little bit of this white don't crack from Makeup by Yolanda. Am I saying that right? I hope so. Okay, so now I'm going to go and put mascara on my lashes. My friend Ashley Jade recommended this, the Kush mascara from Milk. This is the waterproof. I usually use waterproof products because my eyes are very teary and I don't want everything to run. So that's why I use this. And of course, you can't put mascara on without making a really funny face. So, funny face time. I'm not sure if I'm happy with this mascara yet. I think I'm going to have to get more of the It Superhero mascara. I really like that. Mascaras just dry up on me so quick. I don't know why, but they do. Now on my bottom lashes, I usually only do the last like third because I'm trying to create a natural look. There's no way to do that. How do people do this? How do they put mascara on camera? I don't get it. I'm gonna try this little mirror. See if I can do, maybe I can do like that. I think I might have to go back in with the liner. I had a light on this and I think it was making a reflection. It gets so dry. It gets so dry. Alright. Try the other side. Oh, I just touched right there. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? Just lovely. Oh, it's fine. Once it dries, I'll just flick it off. I think that's good. At least it's as good as it's going to get. So, just need to flick that mascara off somehow. Let's find a brush we can use to do that. I think this will work. And there it goes. Blended it right in with the eyeshadow. Yay! When I was first starting doing my makeup for drag, I would panic over every little thing, and now you just got to do what you got to do. Got to get it done. Okay, so the eyes are done. This is the complete look, except for eyelashes. Still have to do those. I don't think there's really any touching up to do. I'm happy with it. When everything else is complete, it should be good. So I'm gonna finish this look up now by contouring. We've got a contour. We have to do lips. Well, actually, what I'll do is contour. And I just have this brush. Yes, this one. This brush. I don't know where it came from. It's an old brush, but I just like how it has that shape, and I use that to contour, and I like it. I always suck in. You want to see where the bones are, if you can find any. Okay. She has a cheekbone. Yay. Something like a big fluffy brush for blending things out. Nose contour. And I have this little elf defining eye brush. I just love this for my nose contour. Why? I don't know, but I do. Oh, by the way, I'm using this BH Cosmetics contour and blush palette for my contouring. Yeah, this has to be done with a lot of precision. So, bear with me. It's funny how that looks so strong on camera, and it's way softer when I look at it. In the mirror. Alright, other side. I don't like to have too much product on the brush when I do the nose contour. I don't like it to look too heavy. So, probably looks way more heavier on camera. So, I took all the product off this brush with my color switch, and then I'm just blending that. It's all about that illusion. Okay, so I'm happy with that, and any little white down the middle, I'm going to take a very thin brush. This will work. What is this? This is a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH40. I think it's a JH43. So, and I just want to do like a line of white down the middle. And that's it. Nose contour. Easy peasy. Okay, now we gotta do some highlighting. I'm going to use this AOA brush. I don't know if it has a number. Oh, it's an AOA E126. So, taking some of the white from this BH palette, just to give myself, just to highlight the areas that need to be highlighted. Not seeing anything today. There we go. This is all done to create an illusion that the structure of my face is different than what it actually appears. Okay. And we need some blush. And I think I want to do a very pinky kind of blush today. I've been doing very coral. Okay, so I'm going to do a very pinky blush today. And where is my favorite blush brush? Okay, I just like this brush for blush. It's a Lamora blush brush. I just like the way it works. So this is actually a Maybelline little blush palette, and I'm using that color right there. I probably need to read the manual for this camera. I could probably turn down some of the settings that are making the colors look so much more vibrant than they are in person. But you know what? I don't hate it. It's drag. I just put a little blush there, a little blush there. Yeah, bring life back into the face. Okay. Blush complete. Okay, and what I usually do now is do some setting spray so that I can then go in and do my highlighter, because I like to put the highlighter on while the face has some setting spray on, because you get like a real pop. And I'm going to use this Artist Couture highlight. It's called Purple Dream Diamond Glow Powder. This stuff is like so intense. I love it. I love it. Oh, is that? No, that's not the brush I was looking for. This is not the brush I was looking for. What happened to... Oh, let me find a highlighting brush. Let me get some setting spray. What are we going to use today? I have so many. If I want to go really hardcore, I just use L'Oreal hairspray. I've used that for really hot days on Fire Island. But we're just going to use some Milani Make It Last Matte Setting Spray. Okay. And I'm going to go in some of this Artist Couture highlight. Yeah. That's a highlight. That's a highlight. I never really noticed that purple cast to it. I like it. When you're doing drag, you can really never have too much highlight. I just like the highlight on the tops of my cheeks. My skin is too old to have highlight all over it. It don't look good. So that's what I have to do. Okay. What do we need to do next? Lips. We need to do lips next. Okay, well, off camera, I completed my look. Lips, beauty mark, eyelashes. I did have to touch up the mascara a little, and I used good old Essence Lash Princess on the bottom lashes. I just wasn't happy with the bottom lashes, so this is it. She's ready to go. She just needs to get her wig on and get her outfit on, and she's ready to get to the gig. So, all in all, I have to say I'm very happy with this Norvina palette, and I think everyone's going to like this look. So, okay, I will check in when I have everything on. Well, hello, I am back from the gig. So this is the complete final look with my rainbow hair to match the rainbow eye look. So this was a big success. Everyone loved the look of the Norvina palette. So I definitely give this palette a thumbs up. The pigmentation, the colors, the blending, it was great. So I had a great time tonight at Sip This with my dear friend Ashley Jade for her birthday, and I gave her the Stacy Marie Carnival palette, the new one, and she was very excited about that. And I haven't even used mine yet because I didn't want her to know that I had gotten it. So it's going to be a surprise for her. Well, I gave her the palette, so she was surprised, and she loved it. And I can't wait to do a look with that palette. So I was waiting because I didn't want her to know that I had the palette because I ordered one for myself when I ordered one for her. So anyway, I'm done. I am so done. But I had a wonderful time tonight. I love this eye look. And if you like this video, hit the like button. If you have a comment, please leave it below. And please subscribe to my channel. Why? Because I have no subscribers. I need you to subscribe and hit that bell. So until my next makeup review / tutorial, I will see you soon. Good night.